Cowboys offense without those two guys, because Zeke Elliott is just not what he is. He's totally burned out. He's trending towards wash territory. I can never look into Damien Woody's eyes and know exactly what he's thinking, but I think he's agreeing with me here. Sip in the seat. Sip in the seat is going to be the only reason that they can win in this division, that they potentially could win out of playoff games. And again, if he's gone, they've got nobody. If Michael Parsons is gone, maybe the defense isn't as good, but it's going to be a next man up mentality.
I think Micah is great. He's great. It's the Dak show, but obviously.
He's the best player on the team.
Yes, he is. I mean, he is. His stats do not lie. I agree with you, Chris. I agree with you.
He can be the best player on the team. We just haven't seen him.
We haven't seen him there yet. But you know what? The curtain's coming up. We shall see. They have their preseason opener this weekend. Now, this is also like I think it's like the third time they've ever had joint practices. So we will see. But we've got to take it to a break. We will continue talking about Mike, I promise. Coming up, Bengals Jamar Chase gave his top 5 wideouts, didn't put himself on the list. Do we agree with the Cincy Stars ranks? Well, we'll find out next. And coming up right after us, we've got Little League Baseball action from the Midwest Regional as Davenport, Iowa takes on Fargo, North Dakota. You don't want to miss this, folks. More first take in your way.
We changed our fries to make them hot and crispy every single time.
High fries.
And every single time, Toby insists we high fries.
High fries. High fries. High fries. No ketchup, right? Try Wendy's hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's.
Welcome to Allstate, where the safer you drive, the more you save. Like Rachel here.
How am I looking? Looking good.
The most cautious driver we got.
Am I there? Keep going. Well, Scott,
I'll say that.
now, is that good?
Lots of cars have backup cameras now, you know.
Devontae Adams, again, I'm going to say, the best rock runner in the National Football League. Period.
All right, what about you, Chris?
I don't hate Devontae Adams, but I'm going more with my guy, Jamar Chase, one that put together the list that inspired us to talk about it. Because you're talking about this dude, the yards last year, the third in yards after catch from reception, and also you're talking about him being third in touchdowns. He's an absolute beast. The guy is the most explosive receiver in the National Football League. No receiver had more 50-plus catches, 50-plus yard catches than Jamar Chase last year. He had 6 of them. So, I mean, it just goes to show you how dominant this guy is. And we're talking about him doing all this in his rookie season. And the guy that was throwing the ball last year happened to be one of the National Football League. So it's about the upgrade that Cincy has made along the offensive line and what they're trying to do in terms of building that offense. It feels like this offense is going to give more quality opportunities.
Yeah. In my big head, I was so close to being dead, but I wanna know one thing. When did I become a ghost? Yeah. Na 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 na. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, my bad. Whoa. Whoa. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, I hope they understand that I really hope I hope they understand that I really understand that they don't understand. I hope they understand that I really hope I hope they understand that they really understand that they don't understand. I really understand that I really think I hope they understand that I really understand that they don't understand. Oh, fuck. Ah. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Recently, we got a letter from someone who loves races. A real letter, like on paper. Thanks, Artie, from Tonawanda. You can email us.
When you have auto glass damage, choose Safe Light. We can help you and replace your windshield. Wow, thank you. Bye, bye. Don't wait. Schedule now.
Well, most people probably want to go down and put that in the college. What? So now I'm saying what most supposed to do. Okay.
Shit looks like it says pro chloroform almost. No. I mean, probably. My baby! Give me life, boys.
Try OP, then try something else. Because T is for trying. Ice just got a whole lot cooler.
Today is August 11th, 2022. All right. I am at the old 77 on Chapatoulas in New Orleans. I've locked myself in here with the sole purpose of tightening up, finishing, polishing, getting the copyrights to my one-man show called Thank Me for My Service, A Veteran's Cry for Help. And I've told everyone what I'm doing and like that I need the space to do it. I specifically asked for a room with no windows so that I like didn't have any distractions, so that I could like really put everything into this and do it, what it is that I feel I need to do to heal and get better. And it's ever since I checked in yesterday, my family has just been calling me and calling me and calling me to check on me. And I'm trying to, I told everyone before what I was doing. I told everyone where I was going. I was in constant communication with my aunt, and I asked her that if people, you know, had concerns or were worried about me, that she relieved them of those worries so that it's no longer my job, because all I want to do is work on myself. We're not, the men in this country are asked to do things that we shouldn't be asked to do, and then we come back and then you ask us to work and put our head down and pull up our bootstraps and bite your lip, figure it out. But in the meantime, thank you for your service. Here's this hotline if you feel like killing yourself, because like, don't kill yourself. All right, like whatever you do, don't kill yourself. Please don't kill yourself. All right, don't kill yourself, because if you kill yourself, I would be so wrecked. So for me, take care of me, please, Mr. Veteran. Take care of me and relieve me of the concern that you're going to kill yourself. On the heels of me telling you that I'm okay, you know? I'm okay. As long as you just keep saying thank you for your service, and that's enough for you, you're not really helping, and it's for you. Actually, I like it when people say like, hey man, thank you for your service. I'd rather you do that than me. That's my favorite one. Like, thank you for confessing that, because it's real. You know, like that's what it is for everybody. I don't want to do that shit. Thank you for doing that. That's what thank you for your service means, right? But we've hijacked it, and like everybody uses it in whatever way makes them feel better about not having done something or whatever. I don't know what their shit is. I don't want to speak to their problems, but the point is that they do have problems. And I have problems that don't have anything to do with my service, right? So my problems have to do with the way that this country was founded and we were brought up, and the idea that anybody, any man at any given time in the entirety of our history, okay, has to be prepared to go to someone else's land and murder with moral license, and then come home and coach the Little League baseball game and act like it never happened. And my grandfather did that. He went to Vietnam, and he had to, I don't know that he ever killed anybody. You know, clearly I've never asked him. I've never talked to him about Vietnam. He's never told me about it. I didn't know he went to Vietnam until I found a campaign hat when I was like 15 years old. Okay, so I didn't even know. I just knew that he sat in his chair all day long and put the TV so loud that it wasn't possible for anyone that he didn't want to have a conversation with to come in and disturb him with their concerns, because he's trying to figure it out himself. And he's never had the opportunity to do that, because we think the services we're offering are doing something, and I'm telling you they're not. It's all to make everyone feel better about what we're asking us to do. It's to relieve the country. It's to relieve the country of that guilt. So we say, here are these benefits. We're going to pay you. Sorry that you're going through that, but like, we'll take care of you afterwards. Like, thank you for your service and your sacrifice. And I'm doing all those things, and I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to do for my mental health, and I have been for a year, and I feel as clear as I've ever felt. And I'm trying to tell everyone that, you know. And luckily, I have an aunt who hears me and understands me, and I've told her everything that I'm gonna do, and she encourages me, and she's loving, and she's nurturing, and that's why I'm here, and that's why this is gonna get made. And so because she's done the work on herself, she was able to give me the space and hear me and understand me, and not trying to change the way I feel because it makes her uncomfortable, right? Because it's not making her uncomfortable, because she's aware that my shit is not her shit, right? There's boundaries because she's done the work, so she can hear everything that I have to say and not be offended by it, okay? She can take it all in and be supporting because she's done the work, okay? So that's why I'm here in this hotel. It's not to hang myself. It's not to shoot myself, all right? And stop fucking thanking me for my service. I got problems, you got problems, and it's all related to the service. Because we've all been in the service since our country was founded. Like, we've been killing people and doing that shit forever. We're all carrying that load. It's in our blood now. It's in our DNA, okay? So, like, out the gate to say, like, we need to diagnose kids with things when we see it when they're 13 years old is just crazy, right? Like, we should be doing this proactively. We need to be, mental health needs to take a more proactive stance, and that when you go for a checkup and they fucking hammer on your knee and touch your neck and, like, look at your balls and then tell you you're healthy, you're so healthy. You're so healthy. So come back in a year and tell me if you've done anything other than sat on your couch and scrolled through your phone until it was time to go to sleep. And please just don't do that, guys, until it's time to die. That's what American culture is now. This is American culture. This is what it is. We've been asked to do all these things, and now it's 2022, and we're all carrying the load. All right, 250 years later, it's in all of us. Once we all heal, look inside, and go to a place where we can separate our own fears and insecurities from someone else's experience, that's when you're ready. That's when you're ready to be helpful. But as long as you have fears and concerns that you're going to project onto us veterans and then turn right around, write us a prescription, and then tell us that we feel this way because of something that happened at basic training or at Fallujah or whatever, you know, and that's real. That's all very real. We're taking on extra. That's what you're thanking us for. Okay, we're not only carrying the load of all of the load that we're all carrying, standard default load. All right, when you're born in America, you have American blood. When you're born, this shit's ingrained in you already. All right, and then society tells you to go fucking fight for us and make us proud. They're asking us to take on the extra load. And then we keep wondering why mental health gets worse, and we keep having school shootings and all these things. And it's because the residual burden of that keeps growing because we're not stopping those things from happening. We're not working on ourselves. We're distracting ourselves. And we're saying, look at this hotline where you don't have to kill yourself if you call it. If you call this hotline, you don't have to kill yourself. So call it. Call it, and then you don't have to kill yourself, right? There's 22 veterans a day that kill themselves, all right? 22 a day, the number's not changing. It's going to go up probably because we're taking on the extra burden, and then when we get back, we're trying to tell you exactly what it is we need to heal, and you went to fucking school, and so you can tell me that I'm wrong about what I need from everyone around me? That's the system that's broken, okay? That's the broken ass system. Because instead of making this piece of art, I have to go to a psychiatry appointment at 2:30 to make her feel better about my situation. She called me like 5 times, right? But the thing about Oshner is, when you get a phone call from somebody from Oshner, it's just from a random number every time. It's not the same number. Sometimes it is, but it's you don't know. So I got phone calls all day long from random numbers that I'm not answering because I'm trying to fucking work on this goddamn piece of art, right? My mom texts me and says, why don't you want to speak to your psychiatrist? I said, I had a session yesterday with my therapist. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought it was okay. Like, I feel fine. I don't know what you mean. She said, well, she's been trying to call you because I called her. Okay. All right, cool. And she said, well, I just need to get you in front of me to make sure that you're okay and everything. Can you come at 8:30 tomorrow morning? No, because I'm in this fucking hotel and I'm trying to do the work. Stop trying to make me convince you that I'm okay, because I am. You're getting in the fucking way, all right? But you're supposed to be helping. You're here to help. You get paid to help. Everyone feels good because there is help, but it's not. It's superficial as fuck. We don't need the help because we went to war or whatever. We all need the help. It's not veterans. It's America, okay? It's America. So don't fucking thank me for my service, dude. Do the work. You're being lazy. It's a deflection. This whole movement of we got to get the veterans okay. We got to solve the problems for them. We got to help them. It's a deflection by American society, by American culture, to say, look at this big ass thing that we're doing for all these veterans because we're the country that fucking goes around and does that shit. And we're so proud about it. What is that? What is that? And the system, I'm working the system and it's not working, bro. If anything, it's like making me fucking worse, right? So the point of the whole show is that if I'm just supposed to do what all you want to do, and I'm fucking putting out these fires and I'm making you not worry about me when I know that I'm okay, I might as well fucking kill myself. All right? Because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be myself. I'm trying to make my art, and I'm trying to reach people. So let me do that. Don't thank me for my service. Hear me. Let me talk to you like this and not turn into a fucking child who thinks that I am just grilling you because you're uncomfortable with the content. It's got nothing to do with my tone. You don't like what I'm saying. Okay? So thank you for thanking me for my service, but we don't need that. We need you to allow us the space to be who we really are, separated from our service, okay? Because I knew who I was, and it's got nothing to do with my service. And I'm gonna go be that person, okay? So don't worry about me. Do the work yourself, and then you'll be in a position to say, veterans, how can we help you? Because until then, you can't even understand what it is we're asking for. Sparks. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I got one, sorry. 5/13/91. The old questionnaire. Yeah.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yours?
Nope.
Okay. Right back here, babe. Step on the scale for me. What's going on?
2 days. I need 2 days. I need 2 days. All right. And everyone was convinced that I was going to go in this hotel room and hang myself. Yeah. And now I'm in this office instead of working on what I'm supposed to be doing.
Gotcha.
So I'm frustrated.
I hear you. Well, I mean,
it's not your fault. It's the system.
Right.
Oshner is saying that I have to. No, right. I know, and that's that's the whole point of this show is that like this system is not working. It's broken. Everyone feels good about the fact that we're all trying to do something, but it's not right. Burn it all down and start again. Honestly.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I can't.
Like, Emily's only explanation to me yesterday was that the system she works for is requiring all of this of her, and to please not be upset with her.
Right.
I get it, but that's a problem, okay? Because instead of feeling better, I feel right now that I know exactly who I am and I've found my calling, okay? Like, I'm having that moment, and it's because I've been coming to these therapy sessions with Aaron and doing the work.
Right.
And because the people around me aren't okay,
Right.
they're worried about me. And I'm trying to tell them, I'm okay. Work on yourself.
Work on you. Right.
Your worries for me are not mine. And that's what Aaron's been telling me, but now they are. I have to come here and convince Aaron that I don't need to be committed instead of working on what I'm supposed to work on. Or, I mean, Emily.
It's all good.
Holy
I'm
crap.
following. Look, we'll call him E.
But I'm frustrated by the idea that this system
I do.
has
I
allowed
get it.
this to happen.
I
Okay?
get it. I get it. I do.
My mom tried to kill herself 3 times, all right? She was committed 3 times against her own will. Everyone else was in their room. My mom was clinging on to me while the cops were pulling her away from me 3 times. Emily told me yesterday that if that happened to me, I could go to the emergency room, they would know that I was okay, and then let me go, and then it would be a minor inconvenience. That's what she called it. She called it a minor inconvenience. I'm ex-NOPD, so I've carried those out. I've pulled those moms away from those kids, too. It's ugly. It hurts. It hurts. And she called it an inconvenience. It's traumatic. It's traumatic as fuck. It really is. She called it an inconvenience. You can't help me. She can't help me. She doesn't understand. You see what I'm saying?
You ready?
Yep.
We got you. That's all.
I know.
That's all
You're
you
good,
know.
Amanda.
We're on the team. Okay?
Yep. Hey,
Nice to see you.
it's good to see you.
You can have a seat there on the sofa. Thanks for making it in today.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
Okay. Your blood pressure is high.
Yeah, I bet it is.
What's going on with that?
I don't know, because I'm not a doctor. I'm very frustrated.
Okay, why are you frustrated?
I mean, can I like speak freely and like you allow me to just say what I need to say?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's worried about me because I wrote a one-man show in 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's why they're worried about me.
Okay.
It's an hour long and it's done.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but I can do that because it's not my imagination. Okay. And it's everything I've been talking about with Aaron in this building.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so easy for me. And I've been workshopping it and I've been performing it. And it's been received so well.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't tell my mom and my wife that because they don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know me, who I am, who I've always been my entire life, because my job for them was to put out all their little fires, make them not concerned, take care of them, cater to them. So it was never about me. And that's been my entire life. And I feel like I'm finally at a place where I know exactly what I'm supposed to do and who I am. And it's because of the work I've been doing with Aaron that I know this about myself. I feel like I am being freed of everyone else's being responsible for controlling other people's emotions because they're uncomfortable or they don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying so hard to get away from that. That's the work that I'm doing here, is to remove myself from the responsibility to make my mom not worry about me. That's not my work. I told her several times since I left the house. Before I left the house, I gave her a hug. I said, Mom, I'm okay. And I need you to know that I'm more than sure in what I'm doing. I'm in a clear headspace, okay? Do not worry about me, please. And that freaked her the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
And she ran in the complete opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not my work. And that's literally what you guys have been telling me for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And so finally, I have the confidence to detach myself from their shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I have asked my wife and my mom and everyone around me for help.
Mm-hmm.
And I explain it. I am articulate. I can tell you exactly what I need. And when they look at me and say, I don't understand that, okay, but that's not my work.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make me feel some kind of way about myself because it makes you uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all that they've ever done to me, both my mom and my wife. That's what this is that I've compromised myself my entire life, either for my mother or for my wife, because I found a role in which I was valued, and it was to take care of people. And the whole time I wasn't taking care of myself and doing the things that I know I'm supposed to be doing.
Are you taking care of yourself now?
Yes.
So, Chris, my perspective.
I'm not done.
Okay, well, we're not going to have the time to go through this full conversation, right? And I was very transparent about that earlier.
All right, then. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm not trying to be here because I'm okay. That's my point.
Okay. My impression of you is indeed that you are manic.
Yep.
So from my perspective, I would like to recommend a medication that will help you function to the best of your capability.
Yeah.
So that's not going to be the Cymbalta or the Vyvanse.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Sure.
So do you,
Yeah, I'll take it, because that's your answer. You're telling me the answer is to stabilize my mood because no one around me can handle it.
No.
Yes, you are. It's the system. It's
So-
not you, Emily. It's not you.
Correct.
This system is made to say, I'm going to help you, and I'm telling y'all exactly what I need, and everyone's just...
So Chris, that's
Not
not
hearing
true.
me. Okay.
From my perspective,
I know.
knowing you from our previous visits,
You don't know me at all. We've met 3 times.
I'm just saying, as
Okay.
far as meeting you from previous visits to
Mhm.
seeing you today,
Because I'm frustrated.
no, it's a dramatic change in character.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
which
Which
much
is warranted. I'm letting you know.
Okay. Chris, do you want to be here?
No,
Do you
not with
want-
you.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I was gonna say, like I don't feel like you
Okay.
can do anything for me anymore.
Okay.
So I'm done with.
That's fine.
Like
Absolutely.
you can
This-
prescribe me whatever you want, and I'll take it or whatever. But like going forward, I cannot. Like there's nothing that you can say to me that's
Okay.
gonna make me feel better. I would love to continue to work with Aaron.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to prescribe medications if you don't want to return
Okay.
to me.
All right.
So this is voluntary treatment. So if you do not
All
want
right.
to come here, you don't have to be here.
Okay. Well,
And that's perfectly
I'm not.
fine.
I'm saying I would like to continue
Mhm.
to work on myself,
Mhm.
but I don't feel like you are the person that can
Okay.
help me to do that. So I would
Okay.
like to figure out what that looks like for me.
Okay. Well, I would say that if you want to continue with Aaron, you can definitely continue with Aaron, and you
Okay.
can pick up with me when you would like. If
Okay.
you would like to, right?
Sure.
You don't have to.
Sure.
So, but from that perspective, then I won't be prescribing any medications.
Okay.
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 If you are okay, I would like to at least relay that information to a family member to say this is from our perspective.
I would like for that to be my aunt.
Your aunt, okay?
Yes.
Because now it is going to be family's discretion if
Right.
they become more concerned.
Yeah, but that's my point is that
yeah.
they're not okay, and they can't tell you that I'm not okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Aaron would like to. Is it okay if she comes in here so the three
Absolutely.
of us can have that discussion?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So let me see here as far as her availability. I know she is finishing up
Okay.
with somebody right now.
Yeah.
And then I just want us to be all on the same page as far as that goes, okay?
Sure.
Chris, it's a tough situation. As far as my perspective of you today, I don't feel like we are in the most well state of mind.
Mm-mm. I'm pissed off because no one will let me do what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I did everything I was supposed to do, okay? I told everyone where I was going. I told them what I was doing.
How long do you intend to stay at the motel?
2 days. I'm asking for 2 days. Don't call me and tell me you're worried about me.
Where do you plan to go after this?
Home.
Home?
I'm like Emily.
Uh-huh.
I just need to file the copyright.
Okay.
So that everyone can then believe that I'm okay, right? All I did was ask everyone for the space.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my aunt where I was going, what my room number was, and I told her you have 24/7 access to me.
Okay.
If you text me or call me, I'm gonna answer.
Okay.
So don't worry about it. And I'm asking you to take that off of me from everyone
Come on,
else. So I don't have to field phone calls all day about, I'm worried about you, I'm worried about you, I'm worried about you.
So Aaron, I just wanted to update you. You know, Chris said he wants a couple more days for some time in New Orleans to work on his things. Your intention is going back home after that to your wife? Does your wife know that? That's
Yeah, I told her that last night.
Okay, so you just need a couple more days.
I don't intend on being with her, but I'm not also trying to like have anyone tell me that I'm abandoning anybody.
Okay. So Chris and I have different perspectives as far as where we're at compared to where I knew him previously.
Okay.
Chris seems...
Which I think the word knew him is a wrong, not a good phrase to use. It's not correct.
From the amount of time, right? I mean,
Sure.
you can only do what you can do with
Yeah,
time.
and I understand that. That's not your fault. It's the system. That's my whole point. You're doing everything you can, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
I know that about you, Emily. I appreciate that from you, but I'm telling you, you have nothing that you can offer me to make me feel better if that's mood stabilizers.
And I disagree.
I know that.
Think one of those medications
I know
would
that.
help. So Chris is not interested in medication management right now.
All right.
So that would mean that we're
Like
not...
none at all?
None at all.
I'm okay to continue doing the work that I've been doing. That's what I want to do.
Like the
Medication-wise.
medication
Yeah, like
medication.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
He would like to continue with therapy.
Okay.
He does not feel that we're making that progress as far as with medicine.
With the medicine, okay.
Medicines are voluntary coming to
I guess if that's what that sounds like, sure.
Okay, that's what it sounded like.
All right, I'll tell you why if you want to know.
Sure.
I told you yesterday on the phone, and you said that we could hash it out, so I'm trying to hash it out, and then you stopped me from talking.
No, I'm not stopping you.
You did earlier, so what I'm saying is that my point, Aaron, in all of this and why I'm so frustrated and I look manicky as shit is because I asked everyone for the space. And I know exactly what I need to heal and to get this done, right? And that did nothing but take everyone in the opposite direction. They all are convinced that I'm gonna fucking hang myself in this hotel room. That's not the case, okay? I've been to calls with an 8-week decayed body who hung himself in a fucking apartment that he signed a lease on the same day. 8 weeks, nobody came and got him. Nobody said it smells in here. Everyone just went on about their lives as if there wasn't a rotting body in there, and that was my call. So no, I'm not gonna do that, okay? I'm not gonna do that to them.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if I tell you that I'm okay, and then I am lucid, and then I feel like this is who I am as a person, and that through working with you, I now understand that, and then I have a message that is important and that people need to hear.
Then you
and all
take it at your word.
Yes, please trust me in that. Don't stop me. All I'm trying to do is give myself 2 days so that I can file the copyrights of everything that this is going to be, so that no one can take it from me.
So this is the situation, Chris. Right now we have to determine as far as if you are safe to go back out into the outpatient world.
Please.
Okay, I think it's your time to listen, okay,
All
Chris?
right.
And that becomes if you are suicidal, homicidal, or gravely disabled. The definition of grave disability is, are you being provided food, water, housing, basic needs? Are you taking care of yourself? I don't know if you're taking care of yourself or not. I'm not at the hotel to know. Do you have what you need at the hotel, or are you safe at the hotel?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I do.
So I would not deem you gravely disabled then.
Okay,
Do I
thank
feel
you.
like you are in the right headspace? No, I do not. Do
Okay.
I feel like you are manic? Absolutely. Do I have any say as far as your voluntary wishes? At this point, I don't really think I do if you do not endorse those types of concerns. So I would like to relay that to your aunt, that we have gone through this conversation.
Sure.
And at this point, I am passing it off to family as
Sure.
far as safety concerns, and I am taking a step back.
Okay.
I have hounded you, I have called you, I have messaged you.
We talked about that. Thank you for saying that, though.
It is true.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have done everything I can to ensure your safety
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the best of my ability
Right, but
from
this-
a limited outpatient
Exactly.
office.
Exactly
And if
that.
you do not wish me to do that, then I certainly will not.
That's exactly my point. Thank
Okay.
you.
So that is fine, as long as we've come to that agreement.
Okay.
So I would like to give your aunt a call and relay that information all together.
Sure.
If I have my notes here.
Aaron, she told me on the phone yesterday that me being committed might be an inconvenience to me.
That is not, those were not my words.
You said I would go to the emergency. She said I would go to the emergency. Are those phone calls recorded? Because it's on an optional line, because I'd love to get it.
You can absolutely, because
Great.
that's not what I said.
All right, great. It'll clear you then. She used the word inconvenient to describe me being taken to the hospital to be evaluated, right? And that if I'm okay, then I'll go to the emergency room and they'll evaluate me there and see that I'm okay, and they'll discharge me, and it'll be an inconvenience. All right.
I didn't
say that.
That's
Okay.
not committed though. That's
Sure.
for an evaluation.
Exactly. But see, like, I know enough about that system to know that you don't know enough to say that to me.
Okay. It probably was the wrong choice of words, and I apologize.
That's
about
my
that.
point, is that I know now that you can't help me, because I watched my mom. My mom got pried from my arms 3 times by police officers so that she could be committed against her will. And the whole time everybody else was in their room. And I'm laying on the floor with my mom, and she's screaming about how she doesn't want to be committed. All she wants to do is die. I'm not doing anything like that, okay?
I appreciate
So the
that.
idea that it's an inconvenience is just so insulting
So, Chris,
mental health.
Chris, we truthfully
Altogether.
don't have much more to rehash out here.
Sure.
I will call your aunt, and
All
I'm
right.
going to explain to her as far as that goes.
Okay.
And that is, I believe, the best that I can do for you.
All
And I
right.
apologize that is
I
the extent that I can do.
Appreciate your apology.
Okay.
So is this, are you making a referral out for med management?
I believe so. Would you like a referral from our clinic to see somebody else?
Sure, that's what I'm saying. I want to participate in this process. I'm not trying to say stop treating me.
I just want to.
I'm saying Emily's not the one anymore. You're
Okay.
like, I can't.
Okay, so we need to find a referral.
Yeah.
for
Because on
med.
the flip side of that, I've carried out those orders too as a police officer, and it's gross, and I had to deal with that. All right, we've never talked about that. So like, you don't know everything yet.
Can I just get the message to aunt, please?
Useless. But this all started because
Your mom called.
your mom called, and then
Absolutely.
and then I didn't answer the phone. Okay? But the system, when you call me, I get random numbers. I'm in a hotel to not answer the phone.
Right.
So that's why I didn't answer the phone. But now you think I'm like, you see what I'm saying? That's how this happened. And if she would have just minded her business and stayed in her lane and trusted me to know that I'm okay, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be working on my shit. And that's all that I want to do. And then I'll go home. I hope they understand that I really hope I hope they understand that I really understand that they don't understand. Oh, I think I understand that thing. Hey, I really think I hope they understand that I really understand that. They don't understand. I hope they understand that. I really hope I hope they understand that I really understand that. They don't understand. I'm not a goddamn fucking ghost. Yeah.